If you're looking to invest in Gamestarter's upcoming Launchpad projects, then watch this video till the end. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm looking at 3 of the projects launching on Gamestarter platform. And as always, these are just my opinions and how I look at things. Everyone's situation is different, so you have to make your own decisions when investing. Also, please note, I do own about $500 of Gamestarter tokens. Now let's invest into it. The first project on the list is Gamety, which as usual, it's the first of its kind project. We have tens of thousands of projects in crypto and they are always the first in what they do. Anyways, Gamety wants to be a gaming framework for casual and fun games on both Tone and Runes protocols. Now I must say Telegram and its whole ecosystem is doing very well lately, and seeing what altcoin did and how the hamster is gaining attraction, I would say it's a positive move to have exposure to it. But I would not say the same about Runes and Bitcoin gaming. If you want to know why, just ask yourself how much of your Web3 activity is on Bitcoin and how much you want it to be on Bitcoin. Games are already struggling even on chains that are cheaper, more accessible and have more users. So I think they just wanted to say they are the first to do it. The same way, their team made the first fighting arcade blockchain game that looks like this. How many of you have played this? And this has a chart that looks like this. But Gamety wants to be an ecosystem, which obviously has more chance of succeeding. Instead of having one game and wanting that to perform well, they can have hundreds of games and need only 1 or 2 of them to shine for them to succeed. But do I think they can make it happen? To answer this, we have to look at the negatives and the positives. First off, they seem not to understand some of the things they are writing. For example, here they talk about deflationary pressure, but having a fixed supply doesn't make a token deflationary. And why would you put the title as minting? It's a weird way to say capped supply. Maybe they need the keywords on their website. And again, difficulty has nothing to do with deflation. I think they meant to write disinflation. The only deflationary pressure here is the risk which can deflate the player's token when they lose it all when doing bets. But of course, they have the bear mechanism that will actually make the token deflationary. Then they have this unique reward system, which I'm not gonna even pretend I understand the formulas. But it's very assumptive that they will go from the first stage to the next, and the token price will do as they think it will do. But what if the players don't increase or don't play? And even if they do come and play, with this model, they might find out that those juicy gains were only available when there were fewer players. So they might lose trust or interest. And the leaderboard will always have a winner. But will the players always purchase in-game items? And I do hope those in-game items are tied to the number of tokens and not dollar value. Also, the team itself doesn't bring a lot of confidence, especially when they see their previous project as a success. We are already stuck in the matrix. No need for delusions. But it's not all bad. They have a working product on Telegram, which if I were them, I would stick with it. 800 million users are more than enough. Also, looking at the referral leaderboard, they seem to have about 1 million players already. Telegram magic. Their games are not bad either. I wouldn't say they are the most amusing, but they could become addictive, especially if players are gambling on their own skills to earn reward. But they are not alone in this space. Nakamoto Games is also doing similar stuff. Also, there is Playdeck at toneplay.io. And Telegram has introduced stars that any developer can use it in their game to reward the players or benefit themselves. So no need for the GTY token. So as an investor, although the lower than usual valuation of 12 million is tempting, maybe not, especially with a 20% unlock, but personally, I would wait and see how one of the tournaments will turn out. Because to be honest, topping the leaderboard seems impossible for now. And I wonder if each game has a separate prize pool or not. But keep an eye on it. Maybe you can earn by tapping on your phone. On to the next one. Mokens League. Don't ask me why it's called Mokens. Probably they didn't want to be just another token, so they went with Moken. Moken. But the token is called Mocha. Anyways, Mokens League is a simple arcade football game to me, but it wants to think of itself as an esports universe. I mean, look at this gameplay. The game is very mediocre to say the least. You might get a few laughs out of how silly it is, or play it from time to time to get a break from reality. But I don't see it capturing the attention of millions. And to justify a fully diluted value of 100 millions, yes, you heard right. They would really need a lot of players, because even their utility token is close to useless. The only good thing about it is that some items are only purchasable with the token, and the price is tied to the token value. So I'm assuming if the token price goes down, those assets will be cheaper. But then again, if we are buying these ugly characters as assets to complete our collection for whatever reason, then really how much utility does the token have? Just stay tuned for any upcoming airdrop event they might have. And for the sake of future investors, I won't take part in this IDO. although the listing price is double the buying price, with a 20% unlock at TGE. Tempting. And the last project for this video is the Winner's Circle. Now let me be completely honest with you. I know nothing about horse racing and the whole ecosystem that goes around it. So I'm looking at this as a naive person point of view that would believe and trust what these guys are saying. With that said, they seem to have some real experience with these things, and they somehow want to tokenize real horse ownership. Sounds interesting, but I don't know why it has to be through the horse token. What happens if the real horse value goes up but the horse token loses value? The token utility could be useful for someone who is interested to go to real life events or buy merch and benefit from the discounts and get really involved. But it's a very niche project and it's going on a niche chain. I didn't know Zilliqa is still around. Even Gamestarter shows this. 100k raised with tickets as large as 10k. It's very telling. They just want that 10 or 15 people who are very interested to come and save the day. It could be a fun horse manager game for people who enjoy it and like to gamble. But since their roadmap is to first launch the token and then roll out an app or a game, I think this is just a concept idea for them too. Personally, since I'm not interested in the project, I will avoid it. I might be naive, but I'm not crazy. Now let me know what you think about these projects. Are you planning to invest in them? What are some things that you liked about them? Write down your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like the content. And one more time, $100 million for this? Bye.